Coming up with the Riff Crew, we have Three of a Kind, which is 3 live tracks from one of Melbourne's greatest venues in the hard rock and heavy metal world, the Bendigo Hotel. Welcome to the show. This is Three of a Kind. You're with the Riff Crew host Andrew Hogue and, of course, Stephen Mitchell. And tonight's program is all about some great stuff that you've captured, live footage we're talking about, bands at a prominent venue in the wonderful city of Melbourne called the Bendigo Hotel. And what are we going to talk about? The first band that you captured at one of those shows?
Yes, so the Three of a Kind, this on this show, on our first show, is going to be, as you said, 3 bands that have played at the Bendigo Hotel. The first up being Truth Corroded.
Yeah, great band from Adelaide. I'd say they are probably the longest standing metal band in Adelaide. I mean, there's been dozens over the years. There's still plenty of great bands from Adelaide and South Australia, but Truth Corroded, I think, yeah, from memory.
I could only think of Mark Kane.
Yeah, that's another one.
Is longer. But
they, they'll come out every 10 years and do something and then they'll disappear again, where Truth Corroded are very, very consistent. They play regularly. They do a lot of touring. Formed in the mid-90s. Earlier works was sort of more steeped in the Deftones, Sepultura root sort of sound. And then further into their career, they've sort of, really got into their love of thrash, but also with a sort of modern death metal tinge to their sound, kind of Misery Index style sort of bands as well. And they've enlisted Kevin Talley, who's an amazing drummer with Suffocation and Dying Fetus and a whole bunch of other bands, to play on their studio records. I think he's done, maybe 3 records with the group. And I think they've done 2 European tours, lots of tours of Asia and Japan. Good bunch of guys. Hi, Jason, Greg. And yeah, always fun to catch up, but also always great to see live too. And they're also responsible for putting on a lot of shows in Adelaide. The New Dead Fest, again, a band that have always supported the local scene and are still, one of the longest sort of standing metal bands in Adelaide. So as always, it's imperative that you support the local scene, whichever city you are in this country, and also abroad as well, because all scenes start from the ground up, and it's just important. And again, support the local venues that actually house those gigs, because without the venues, there's nowhere to play. So it has a domino effect anyway. So we're going to watch some Truth Corroded live at the Bendigo Hotel in Melbourne, Australia. Here it is.
Decimate! Let's go! We'll be
Welcome back to the show. This is Three of a Kind. You're with Riff Crew host Andrew and Stephen. And here we are putting the spotlight on a great venue in Melbourne, Australia called the Bendigo Hotel, where Stephen has brilliantly captured a lot of great live shows from that venue. There's lots of bands that have played there. I've seen dozens of shows there as well. And of course, you've been and captured a lot of shows too, which is what we're looking at now. We just saw some live Truth Corroded, great Adelaide band. But right now, what's the next band we're going to be checking out?
The next band up is called Duneeater.
Duneeater.
So if you think of dunes, I guess you're thinking of the desert stoner vibe, and you pretty much bang on. It's a stoner rock band, although they're not from the desert, almost from the desert. They're, I believe, from Sunbury, which for those who are not familiar is about an hour's drive outside of Melbourne.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys definitely have that very strong, stoner sound. And when the vocals kick in, you'll do a double take and you'll think, is it? And it's no, it's not who you think it is who's singing. But it sounds great, a very full sound. And you should check them out. You can check out their music online as well.
All right, let's check out some Duneeater, recorded live at the Bendigo Hotel.
It'll always be known as Bendigo. Sounds, let that smoke spin. 'Cause it feels alright when you sing it all.
And the final out of the three of a kind this evening, captured live at the Bendigo Hotel in Australia, is another band that Stephen has filmed. And they're actually not from Australia. They're from Sweden, and they go by the name of
Greenleaf.
And let me guess what genre that band falls under. Greenleaf. Let me think.
Oh, well, I'd be thinking black metal, wouldn't you?
Polka grindcore.
New York hardcore?
Yeah, maybe.
Not quite.
Power metal?
Well, kind of close, but no. No, it's actually...
I think it's pretty obvious.
Stoner rock, mate.
We're trying to be funny.
Yeah, probably failing as well at that.
Yeah.
But so this was essentially a side project of Dozer when Dozer were around, but it kind of morphed into the main band.
Which area of Sweden? Do you know the city that they're based?
I think they're north of Stockholm, but I don't recall exactly. So they've been kicking around for the best part of 20 years, had a number of lineup changes. A more recent one was with their bass player. They had some issues trying to fill that spot. They met a guy in Germany named Hans.
Hans from Germany.
Yes.
Not Hans from Die Hard.
Well, I'm assuming not, because I've seen the end of the movie and I don't think he survived that fall injury.
Definitely didn't.
But they met up with Hans, I think, at Desert Fest in Berlin, and obviously they were happy with him, and he was very happy because he was smiling at the whole gig when he was playing at the Bendigo.
So I must have given him some encouraged supplements. Pre-show performance.
Possibly.
Performance-enhancing supplements. What band are you playing? Greenleaf. What do you use? Only the best.
Or he could just be a very happy soul.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe.
Stoner music's pretty happy.
Yeah.
In a lethargic sort of way, if you want to look at it like that. So anyway, let's check it out. This is Greenleaf, recorded live at the Bendigo Hotel.
Open up your heart, don't trust their lies. Open up your heart, open up your heart, open up your heart, don't trust their lies. You